By the late 1600s, Britain was no longer a minor European kingdom. It had colonies in North America, trading posts in Asia, and the strongest navy in the Atlantic. But Britain was not alone. Other European powers, France, Spain, and the Netherlands, were also fighting for global dominance. The British Empire would not be built peacefully. It would be forged through wars, alliances, and ruthless competition. This is the story of how Britain defeated its rivals and became the world's greatest imperial power. In the 1600s, the Dutch Republic was the world's leading trading power. They controlled global shipping routes, international finance, major ports across Asia and Africa. Britain saw the Dutch as its first great rival. Between 1652 and 1674, Britain and the Netherlands fought three major naval wars, known as the Anglo-Dutch Wars. These wars were fought almost entirely at sea. Britain invested heavily in larger fleets, better cannons, professional naval officers. By the end of these wars, Britain had weakened Dutch naval power, taken control of key trade routes, emerged as the dominant naval force in Northern Europe. The message was clear: Britain intended to rule the seas. Britain's greatest enemy was not the Dutch, it was France. France had a massive population, a powerful army, colonies in North America, Africa, and Asia. For more than a century, Britain and France fought a series of wars across the globe. The most important was the 7 Years' War, 1756 to 1763. This war is often called the First True World War. Battles were fought in Europe, North America, the Caribbean, India. In North America, Britain defeated France and captured Canada. In India, British forces defeated French allies, securing British dominance in the region. When the war ended, Britain emerged victorious. France lost most of its overseas empire. Britain gained Canada, strategic Caribbean islands, total naval superiority. From this moment on, Britain became the world's leading imperial power. By the mid-1700s, Britain controlled 13 colonies in North America. These colonies were prosperous and growing rapidly. They produced tobacco, cotton, timber, sugar. But success brought tension. Britain expected the colonies to pay higher taxes, follow strict trade laws, support imperial wars. The colonists disagreed. They believed no taxation without representation. Protests grew, anger spread, and rebellion became inevitable. In 1775, war broke out between Britain and its American colonies. At first, Britain expected an easy victory. Instead, it faced determined colonial resistance, harsh geography, French support for the rebels. In 1783, Britain was defeated. The United States of America was born. For the first time, Britain lost a major part of its empire. But this defeat forced Britain to rethink its strategy. Rather than retreat, Britain looked east, to India, Asia, and Africa. The loss of America did not end the British Empire. It transformed it. By the late 1700s, Britain had defeated its European rivals, lost its American colonies, and learned hard lessons about imperial control. In the next part, we will explore how Britain built its greatest possession of all, India, the jewel of the British Empire and the foundation of its global wealth.